Did you know that there are more pencil grip options than the traditional tripod grasp? That's right, folks. There's more than one way to skin a cat, or a less gross figure of speech, even when it comes to holding a pencil. Hi, I'm Moira with Rooted in Language, and today I'll be explaining the 3 accepted pencil grip options for functional writing. But first, why do we push the tripod grip so hard in education? The tripod grasp is generally considered to allow for the most flexibility of the pencil when writing. Consider for a moment how many different positions in space you need your pencil to inhabit when forming letters. These are fine motor movements that mostly occur right at the tip, but actually require a decent range of motion, especially, if you're into flourishes. So let's get to the specifics. The traditional tripod grip is formed by having your third finger or middle finger on the side of the pencil, your thumb on the other side acting as the pad, and your pointer finger or index finger in the middle at the tip. In the tripod grasp, all fingers are gathered in a loose web, and the thumb and index finger form a circular shape, and most of the pressure when writing comes from that pointer or index finger. Here are a couple tricks to help a new or struggling writer achieve this very specific grip positioning. The first is called the pinch and flip method. So lay the pencil on the table with the tip pointing toward the writer. With your thumb and your pointer finger, you pinch the bottom of the pencil and flip. You naturally end up resting on that third finger, and you have your tripod grasp. The second method is called the pinch, slide, and rest method. So you're going to start with the pencil standing upright with the lead pointing down on the paper. And then you pinch from the very top by the eraser with your thumb and your pointer finger, slide all the way down the smooth surface till you reach that raw wood, and then rest your hand on the paper. And this generally achieves that nice tripod grip. Now, if your child struggles to achieve or maintain the tripod grip, there are alternate grips. When it comes to pencil grips, we don't need to die on just one hill, but the important element to maintain is functionality. An individual's pencil grip needs to be functional for what, ladies and gentlemen? Writing, not baton twirling, not doing magical spells, Wingardium Leviosa. Writing, composing, with fluent writing mechanics and legibility. A functional grasp allows for flexible, relaxed, controlled fine motor movement. So, when you're assessing your child's pencil grasp, ask yourself, is it flexible, allowing for a wide range of fine motor movement? Is it relaxed, meaning an absence of strain and tension while writing? And is it stable, meaning it allows for controlled, legible handwriting? To that end, there are 2 more pencil grasps that writing specialists and OTs generally agree allow writers to meet this criteria: the quadrupod grip and the Danielian grip. The quadrupod grip is actually the grip I use myself. This is because when I was a young writer, I found the tripod grip lacking in that stability category. I tend to get sweaty hands as I write over time, and that tripod grasp just allowed for too much slippage, in my opinion, and I struggled to get that control that I needed in order to write neatly. Thus, I settled on the quadrupod grasp, which gives just that little bit more stability with the addition of a finger. To form the quadrupod grasp, you grip the pencil itself with 3 fingers: the thumb, index, and third finger. Again, the thumb and the index finger form an open circular web, and your 4th finger now becomes that resting point. Some kids, like myself, find that this quadrupod grasp just allows for that additional control and stability that they crave. Maybe we could rename it the control freak grasp, because that checks out. Okay, so the third and final functional pencil grasp is called the adaptive tripod grasp, or also known as the Danielian grasp, and it's definitely the most different of the 3. In the Danielian grasp, the pencil itself is held between that index finger and third finger, and the thumb comes around the bottom to complete that adaptive tripod. Yet again, the tip of the thumb and index finger grip the pencil, and the pencil itself rests on the side of that third finger, just like in the traditional tripod grip. But the big difference here is how the pencil itself is held, not in an open web, but actually between the index and third fingers. I find it to be particularly helpful for students who report pain with those traditional web, tripod, or quadrupod grasps. That adaptive hold between fingers kind of alleviates some tension and reduces the tendency to kind of press down on the lead with excessive pressure while writing. And finally, I'd like to briefly discuss what immature or inefficient pencil grasps look like. Let me be clear, this video is not intended to just be a free license to let your child do their thing and hold their pencil any which way they might choose. Remember, the criteria is functional for writing. The pencil grasp must be flexible, relaxed, and stable. Writing is both highly cognitive and fine motor, so allowing an inefficient grasp to continue will only result in a lot of pain and struggle down the road as writing expectations increase. The following grips are often seen amongst developing children in that pre-literacy stage or amongst struggling writers like children with dyslexia or dysgraphia, and they do not meet functional criteria. The fisted grasp. The pronated grasp. The five-finger grasp. The thumb tuck grasp. The thumb wrap grasp. The tripod grip with closed web space. Open, closed. The finger wrap or interdigital brace grasp. The flexed or hooked wrist, more commonly seen with left-handed writers, but can be seen in right-handed writers as well. Hope this was helpful. Comment below with your preferred grasp or with additional questions.